So for inter first year, we are starting new unit named limits. From this unit, you will be having one 2 marks question, one more 2 marks question, and one 4 mark question. And it is also helpful for doing derivatives next unit. So in limits, the weightage of marks is 8. What you need to do is remember is LT or LIM. If it is given, if LT is there, X, this arrow mark 2 is given to you, and any function is given to us. It means limit X tends to, arrow mark is tends to. How to reach this one? Limit X tends to 2, 2x square plus 6. That means X tends to 2 is always X is equals to 2. Whatever given, that is X value. Substitute in place of X. At the time of substitution, we'll just write, we'll not take limit at the time of substitution, 8 plus 6, which is 14. In this way, we have to conclude. Now, in limits, we have total 5 methods. Majorly, we can say one is direct method, other is factorization, then we have rationalization, then we have standard limits, standard limit means limits based on formulas. After that, problems based on infinity. One more type is there, sorry, 6 types are there. Continuity, left hand limit and right hand limit. These are the things which we need to cover in this unit. You have weightage of 2 marks, 2 marks and 4 marks. Now, these methods and standard formulas we have to discuss. First, we have substitution. Whenever you find LT, limit X tends to 2, X cube minus 2 by 4x is given to us. This is the question. Every time you find limit X tends to some value and question is given to us, this function is given, you have to think that this is f of x and this is x value. How to write this one? We should write X tends to 2 implies X is equals to 2. We have to leave this limit. Then you can substitute just 2 in place of X. Now this is 2 cube is 2 into 2 into 2, 8, minus 2 divided by 8. This is 6 by 8. Similarly, if you find limit X tends to 3, X cube or X minus 4 by X is there. So this time also we'll do X tends to 3 implies X is equals to 3. Then we'll not take any limit at the time of substitution. Then we'll take 3 minus 4 divided by 3. 3 minus 4, we have 3 we need to pay for. So minus 1 by 3. Same case we have, suppose X tends to 2. X square minus 4 by X minus 2. X tends to 2 implies X is equals to 2. 2 square minus 4 by 2 minus 2. This is 4 minus 4 by 2 minus 2, which is 0 by 0 form. 0 by 0, which is indeterminate form. Once you got this one indeterminate form, we should write question once again, and we have to follow different method from here. That means any limit answer you should not get 0 by 0. If at all we are getting 0 by 0, then at the time of direct substitution, if we find 0 by 0, we will use different method. What is the different method? We'll find out now. Check this. Limit x tends to 2, x square. So we have x square minus 4 by x minus 2. So what we'll do, we are substituting x tends to 2 implies x is equals to 2. This means in place of x we'll substitute 2. 4 minus 4 by 2 minus 2, which is 0 by 0 in determinant form. Once we got indeterminate form, we'll write question once again. Limit x tends to 2, x square minus 4 by x minus 2. If you'll do till here also, you will not get any marks because limit answer should not end up at 0 by 0. It should be determinant. Now what we should do for getting determinant, we'll have to write question once again. Afterwards, this is direct substitution. Now we are using factorization. That means if we factorize the question and if we cancel something from that, we can get different answer. Now I am writing limit as it is and I am factorizing this one. Factorizing means what? Suppose if I am writing anything in parts, in multiples, this we can write as a plus b into a minus b. Means what? A square minus b square is the question. These are two multiples, two factors of this polynomial. Similarly, we have to factorize this one, means we have to split in multiples. I am splitting this one in multiples in a plus b into a minus b formula. Sometimes you will get question like this, x square plus 5x plus 6. This time we have to do factorization of this one and we have to get the answer. Now there is no need of factorization, we will cancel this one. Then again we will write x tends to 2, x plus 2. Now what we will do, once we have x tends to 2, x plus 2, now we can substitute this value here. Directly if we will substitute 0 by 0, then we have factorized, cancelled. Now we are substituting, we will not get any 0 by 0 form. Check this one. Now check one more problem. This is the question. Now what we'll do, we'll write x tends to 4 implies x is equals to 4. 4 square minus 16 by 4 minus 4. 16 minus 16 by 4 minus 4. This is 0 by 0 indeterminate form. Once we got indeterminate form, we should write question once again. Now we have to change the methodology of substitution. That means if I'll again substitute x equals to 4 in place of x, we'll get 0 by 0. But the answer of limit should not be 0 by 0. So what we'll do to avoid that one? We will factorize this numerator. Factorizing two terms means taking square of this perfect square, x minus 4. Now limit I am writing as it is because we are not substituting. If substitution, there is no limit. If they are not substituting, we have to write limit as it is. Here x plus 4 into x minus 4 by x minus 4. Now these two cancelled. Limit x tends to 4, x plus 4. So x tends to 4 implies x is equals to 4. After cancellation, I am substituting 4 in place of x. So 4 plus 4 is how much? 8. In the same way, if we have limit x tends to 0, x square plus 3x by x is there. This time what we will do, we will write x tends to 0 implies x is equals to 0. 0 square plus 3 into 0 by 0. 0 plus 0 by 0, which is 0 by 0 indeterminate form. Once we got indeterminate form, if we got this, what we will do, we will write question once again. X tends to 0, x square plus 3x by x. Now we don't have thing like this in perfect square. So what we will do to make a factors, if we are writing anything like this, suppose x square plus 3x is there. If I will take x common, x plus 3, these two are multiples. Again, these are known as factor of this one. Taking common or splitting in formula, both are factors only. So finding factors of this means we should take x common here. Now cancellations has been done. We can't cancel this x and x because this is x square plus 3x. This is a function. We should get we need multiple to cancel. Multiple of whole thing, total multiple, not multiple of 3. The thing should be multiple of total. So common thing getting cancelled, then x tends to 0, x is equals to 0. In place of x, we are substituting, we are not getting 0 by 0 form in this case. Similarly, limit x tends to 0 root over 1 plus x square minus 1 by x is the question, or 1 plus x minus 1 by x. What we'll do, we'll have x tends to 0 implies x is equals to 0 root over 1 plus 0 minus 1 by 0. 1 minus 1 by 0, which is 0 by 0 in determinant form. Once we got indeterminate form, we'll write question once again. Root 1 plus x minus 1 by x. Now, if we have this one, we can't factorize it. So we have to rationalize this one. See, if direct method you got 0 by 0, this is direct method. So we have to move for factorization if possible. Factorization is not possible. That's the reason we are going for rationalizing the numerator. Now if I rationalize the numerator, in 9th class you might have learned this rationalization. If not, remember, now you can do this. Take bracket, then into root 1 plus x plus 1, or you can take individual brackets to both of them. By, if it is minus sign, we should write plus sign. And you should not write this root as this one, root of total thing. Root is only till x. So here also root is only till x, 1 is separately written. So limit x tends to 0. A minus b into a plus b is again a square minus b square in brackets. Then these two brackets you can write as it is. Square root cancelled, limit x tends to 0. 1 plus x minus 1 by x into root 1 plus x plus 1. Minus plus cancelled, limit x tends to 0. X by x into root 1 plus x plus 1. X cancelled. Now if anything is cancelled, we'll write like this. Whatever remains, we'll write 1 by root 1 plus x plus 1. Now we can write this one as x tends to 0 implies x is equals to 0. So 1 by root 1 plus 0 plus 1. 1 by 1 plus 1. This is 1 by 2. In this way we have to conclude. Now we have some standard limits. Standard limits means formulas by using which we can get the solution. Factorization is not possible, rationalization is not possible. That time we'll use standard limits logic. What are those standard limits? Check this. Limit x tends to 0, sin x by x, if you'll get, that is 1. Limit x tends to 0, tan x by x, that is also 1. Limit x tends to 0, e power x minus 1 by x is 1. Limit x tends to 0, a power x minus 1 by x is equals to log a. One more thing we have, limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n by x minus a is equals to n into a power n minus 1. And we have two more formulas, but anyhow these are more than enough. Now what we have, check this. If we find question in this way, limit x tends to 0, 3 power x minus 1 by x is there. What we'll do in the first step, we'll take x tends to 0 implies x is equals to 0, and we'll take x as 0 in this case. Anything for 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 by 0, 0 by 0 indeterminate form. Now what we'll do, once we got indeterminate form, we'll write question once again. Now 3 means a power x minus 1 by x. By seeing this question, we get to know that limit x tends to 0, a power x minus 1 by x is equals to log a. So we can write this thing as log 3, and this is over. Once again, check this. If we have limit x tends to 0, 7 power x minus 1 by x is the question. What we have to do? X tends to 0 implies x is equals to 0. See, 0 by 0 step is not compulsory. If we know by seeing directly, if you get to know that we are getting 0 by 0, so there is no need to do till here. Directly what you can do, the 0 by 0 we got indeterminate form. In mind you got indeterminate form. Then you can just write formula here. Because it looks like a power x minus 1 by x. It look like this formula. That's the reason what we'll do. We'll write formula here. A power x minus 1 by x is log a. And we can conclude this one by writing log 7. Limit, everything will go. Just we are writing in terms of formula. This is the question. Now what we'll do, we'll write x tends to 0 implies x is equals to 0. E power 0 minus 1 by root 1 plus 0 minus 1. 1 minus 1 by 1 minus 1, 0 by 0, indeterminate form. Once we got indeterminate form, we'll write this question once again here. E power x minus 1 by root 1 plus x minus 1. Then what we have to do? If we find root, we'll rationalize this. Rationalize the denominator. 1 plus x plus 1. Middle sign, if we'll take 2 times plus sign, that is rationalization. 9th class topic. X tends to 0. 9th class chapter 1 we can say. To root 1 plus x plus 1 divided by a minus b into a plus b. A square minus b square. Root square root cancelled. Limit x tends to 0, e power x minus 1 into root 1 plus x plus 1 by 1 plus x minus 1. These two cancelled. Limit x tends to 0, e power x minus 1 into root 1 plus x plus 1 by x. If we got two multiples like this, limit will be given to both the values. First we'll give limit for the numerator first value. Limit x tends to 0, root 1 plus x plus 1. Now because multiple is there, x either we can give to this one or this one. Suppose a plus b by 2 means we can give this to first one, a or and b. But a into b by 2 is there, we can give this to for only one value, either a or either b. Similarly, we have multiple, so x can be given to first one and second one, either first one or second one. So what I'll do is, I'll give x for this one. Why not for this? Because it looks like a formula. E power x minus 1 by x is 1. And here we'll substitute the value. Now we'll not get any 0 by 0 form like this. Why? Because by seeing root we have rationalized. Then at the time of splitting we find one standard limit in this one. That's the reason we'll not get any 0 by 0. So you have to complete this. One more thing, after this video, remaining 4 videos are recorded in class. So it is quite difficult to understand the terms because it is quite after this limit classes, what I did is I have not used this phone for recording. So maybe some problem you'll get in that one. So you can maximize the screen and you can follow the words and write it. At the time of derivatives, I use the same camera. So no issue in that one. You may feel some issue in limits. Anyhow, if you maximum people can able to do. If at all you are unable to do, then I'll forward the notes for you people to copy. Okay.